Kadiri came out on her Instagram today to write, okay, I don't even know whether it is today, but when I was scrolling on Instagram, I spotted her saying our upload yesterday didn't seem to follow YouTube community guideline. We have brought it down in order to network rework on it. However, we have uploaded something else for your viewing pleasure. Thank you for sticking with us. YouTube has rules and there are certain stories you can seem to tell. Thanks for your understanding. The name of the movie that was uploaded was On the Run. On the Run, it has already had 176,000 subscribe views already. So, and it is like 16 hours, 14 hours of the upload. That was when it was taken down. So basically, these are YouTube of a thing. You don't even have a complete understanding. Even those people who come out to tell you that they are teachers or they are tutors of YouTube, that they can tell you the ups and downs of you for you to know or for you to understand. Basically, there is no rule. You can't seem to understand YouTube completely. Even the most expert are still facing similar problems because YouTube is so wide all over the world, happening on YouTube. So basically, it is based on reports or many other things and robot system that is controlling everything. Once they spot something that is not in, just give you that, it would notify them and they would tell you either you take it down or you face penalties. Most times you see most of our content too on my gist with Julie, on many of the channels that we control, you find out that the movie it's something that a video uploaded was later taken down. Is either YouTube has asked you to take it down or that it doesn't match YouTube community guideline and many other factors that may warrant you taking down a particular video from YouTube. So, or if it gets a what they call it, strikes, it can also get a strike and you'll be asked to take it down. So basically, there's a whole lot. When you think you have understood YouTube, they'll come in another different dimension. So even bigger producers, they face this whole thing. I think when you see all this thing, one big challenging factor that may affect those things, I don't think it's nice, because a movie that is already streaming, there are lots of people who are already downloading those movies. There are a lot of people who are already recording those movies in order for them to re-upload it. So that's the disadvantages. I know it's happened to Sonia Uche on that a very tight circle. It was a very tight circle that was uploaded and was taken down due to copyrights. And I think it's from the music I think somebody has used that music on his or her channel, or the music belongs to somebody who is claiming rights over it. And so the person may have sent us requested YouTube that this my music that is being used by someone should be taken down. And that is a very big offense. If you refuse to take it down, YouTube might give you a strike, of which is 90 days punishment, of which you cannot be able to do anything reasonable on YouTube until after 90 days. So this whole thing about YouTube is business is so wide, and you need to, every day you get to learn, you get to understand their rules, you get to keep them. There are certain rules that must not be used. There are certain vulgar statements that must not be used. There are certain videos you must not show. There are a lot of rules and regulation guiding YouTube. So it is quite unfortunate that many people you see today, you don't see them tomorrow. It's because of that. And I think I was also affected on this channel sometime last year. It almost took like how many months for me to get back on my feet. That's basically because I stood on the ground, because by the time they give you this kind of punishment, you will not but lose your interest in your video or anything anymore. So many times that YouTube also give this signal. It's very important we stick to it and then obey their instruction, especially when they ask you to take down a video because it has some kind of copyright on it. You just have to obey them, because if you don't, the consequences is so huge. So this is what happened to Ruth Kadiri and many other person. I think Sarah Martins too has come out sometime last year to take down a video of her, someone called London, or a girl called London, or like that, a movie like that with Leonard. So I guess this whole thing is not just happening to one person. And when it happens to someone, you don't have to shame the person, you don't have to shame the producer, you don't have to laugh at the producer that the producer doesn't know what he or she is doing, but rather it's something that can happen to anybody. That it's happened. I never knew such a thing can even happen to Ruth Kadiri, because she has always been on YouTube for ages. She should have already known her way around on YouTube. But that's to tell you that nobody is still perfect on YouTube. Even if you are perfect and you have been there for years, something may still happen to one or two of your videos which you need to attend to. So it is not like there's a particular set of people that this kind of issue happened to. It happens to a whole lot of people on YouTube. And so basically, she had already taken it down and telling her fans that another one had been uploaded. So for all the fans of apart from the fact that you're a fan or supporter of Ruth Kadiri, we also notify us that it can happen to many of your favorite producers too. Like Uchenasi, you may see a video of her uploaded and it will be taken down. It may be that it has some maybe kind of community guideline, but when you check again, they will re-upload it after they had worked on it. Yes, Mary beating, or Mary beating, or beating something, smithing or beating on Uchenasi TV was taken down, and we saw the movie was there for like last December or November or so, Mary meeting or something like that, but later was taken down. So all these things are issues. You may find a video today and tomorrow you may not find it anymore. It's because of maybe one or two challenges, not because those people actually wants to take it down, because you need to recover every bit of the money you use in making a particular video. You understand? So this is a kind of example that Ruth Kadiri faced, has been faced by Sonia too, and also been faced by Sarah Martins. And I don't know, the only I have not seen Morris uploaded a movie and then taking it down. I've not heard, I've not seen. So I don't know. Basically, many people has experienced this, and for you to not have experienced it, it doesn't mean that tomorrow you may not experience it, or you begin to say you're perfect or you are now a pro in YouTube. But because anything can happen to anybody, it's not a problem. It's not a kind of something to be worried about. You understand? So now, but the challenging aspect of it is that after uploading, you will lose those thousands of views from it, and again, many people must have seen it and recorded it. These are the disadvantages that it has, and that is what happened to Sonia Oche that affected that movie, which would have gotten like 3 million to 5 million, but all the same is still streaming and still doing so well. So this whole thing can happen to anybody can become a victim. So it's not just like this person doesn't know what he or she is doing on YouTube, that's why he's always taking his or her video down. No, but for you to know that YouTube is a space that has rules and regulations, and they expect that those people who have identified themselves as being community members must keep to the rules of their platforms, just like we all have rules and regulations in many of our workplaces, businesses, and even in our families, of which we must all keep. So it is not an unusual thing that we see. Okay, so please, everyone, just be notified, because many people will be looking for those videos of the movie and they won't see. So basically, this is what happened, and she has come out to tell us it was taken down due to problem. Yes, even Sonia too also came out to say hers too was taken down. I wanted to notify us about this and the way that YouTube works. A lot of people don't really know, because many people are just consumers on YouTube. Many people don't want to venture into YouTube business because why? Constant copyright. I tell you, it is, we always see these things at the back end. That we don't come out to say it all the time is because it is not necessary. But you, as a YouTuber, once you open a YouTube channel, be ready with anything. There may be signals from all around. YouTube will be telling you, this person is telling you to take down this person is so it's a whole lot. A whole lot is happening there. And if you're not strong, you will leave. So it's not just just like you, our Chinasi will keep saying that YouTube is not for the weak. True, is a true statement. That woman has this wisdom that whenever she says something, just hold on strong to that statement because she knows reason why she made that statement. I have seen, and my channel is nothing, no, it's like, it's nothing to compare with all those bigger channels there and those ones that are doing well, but I know what I see every day on it. Honestly speaking, if you are weak, you can't stand YouTube. Many who started yesterday are nowhere to be found. It's not because they don't want to continue, but because YouTube has placed them there. You understand? And for you to come back again, it's a whole lot of chapter to talk about. All right. So please, this one was taken down because of a community guideline issues. Till I come again, I'm just Julie.